Hello, everyone, to HeyGen's weekly webinar here on this beautiful Thursday from especially from the East Coast from my end right now in US. I'm not alone today, so I'm here with David, but please introduce yourself for real quick.
Yeah, hey everybody. Happy to be joining for my first time. Myself, longtime corporate recruiter, just wanted to go earlier and earlier stage. And, most recently I was at another Series A startup, well-funded, backed by Sequoia. We spent a year and a half trying to find that revenue stream for us, and it was never really happening. And so I picked my head up and got introduced to HeyGen. And first, the technology was super cool. The revenue growth is obviously off the charts, but for me, it was really meeting with the founders and understanding their mission and what they're trying to do in disrupting this space that got me super excited. So I joined, and it's been about 6 months now. It was in February. We were under 20 employees at the time, and we're pushing 60 now. It's not like we're just trying to double, triple, quadruple in size, but there's definitely some core things we're looking to do on the engineering front, and it's a lot of strategic onesie twosie types of positions that we're looking to bring on to really help continue to drive revenue and grow HeyGen.
Yeah, so this was already pretty deep. Thank you so much. So my name is Nick. I'm taking here care about the partnerships, the education part, and also our community, and also very exciting because we have a new community project incoming, and I can't actually wait to announce this when we are ready and set to go. For this webinar every week here on Thursday, David, we have people from everywhere. So, and we can already see it's France, it's Germany, it's India, it's also for sure US. So the people are from everywhere. Today's topic should be really about the open positions at HeyGen, because as you already mentioned, 6 months ago, 20, I joined when we just around 10. And the main part here is that we are now around 60, but that's just the beginning. And we want just to give us the chance here in this webinar today to really mention not just some key positionings, but talk about open positionings, but also how is the work at HeyGen, also for maybe some tips and tricks for the interview itself. So maybe if you're up to, maybe we can do this real quick. Also where you can actually find our open positionings here at HeyGen. We will guide you through. And before we really want to start I want to share something to give a better overview. What is HeyGen actually? What is our mission? And also what we are working with which kind of companies, and also why it makes so much sense for, I would say, other companies and other partners to work actually with our technology. And then we will dive in to the open positionings. And I would say, if you don't have a question right away, David, I would like to start.
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, this is great.
So I think the big slogan here at HeyGen is really making the visual storytelling accessible to all. Just curious, you can see this, right, David?
I sure can, yes.
Perfect. Okay, so HeyGen itself is a leading AI-powered video platform. So we are really specialized in Gen AI video creation in different kind of ways. At the latest page, what kind of tools we are. I know the most people will recognize us with the avatar in first place, but there is way more things to do in HeyGen, and a lot of people doesn't really know this. So with our community project in the next few weeks, months, we also want to provide more content and more information to everyone, that everyone has a better understanding what you can actually do here at HeyGen. So the headquarter of HeyGen is in Los Angeles, and we also have offices in San Francisco and also Toronto. So even if you want to apply, we have different ways to join HeyGen, and maybe later this year can also be announced one more office, more internationally. So this will also be fun, and I hope we can also announce this pretty soon. So just like a quick overview about the companies that we are working with. So over 40,000 companies right now, just to give you a quick overview who, where, or with who we are working with actually together, who's using like our platform in first place. So really quick, that if you really want to work with HeyGen, you're working also with the top leading companies and all these kind of industries together. Why there is the special reason to work with HeyGen is really like you can reduce the production of your videos in different ways. So even if it's the avatar video where you can create new content and new videos, or even like your existing videos that you want to share with a lot of your employees, but also clients around the world, because not everyone is just speaking English or German or French. You need more language to really like provide the content you want to give everyone like a better user experience. So for sure, like at HeyGen itself, we have multiple ways to work with, I would say, the bigger topic AI videos together. So the avatar I already mentioned, you can for sure like create your own digital twin, like the avatar, to produce new content, like for learning and development, but also like for social content. You can use our video translation feature, where you can actually put an existing video and just change the language. You could use the personal videos. So for example, for branding, but also like for customer success, and also like for, I would say, sales and marketing, you could, for example, create one video. You could implement variables and just like send it to 1,000 of your clients, or even in tendencies from a webinar or event. And for sure, our like product technology will change the name right away, or the like, localization, the company name. So a lot of things you could use with personal videos. The interactive avatar, we have a webinar like 2 weeks ago where we talked about this, where you can actually like get rid of this boring just text bots. You could create your own avatar, like feed it in with a knowledge base, and then customer, but also your own employees could actually talk with this avatar in different kind of languages and can answer all the questions you are providing. We have URL to ads, or like URL to video, an amazing tool that actually you could just provide a link and it will create all the videos right away when you just select your own avatar or like a public avatar, and all the B-rolls will be just added. You can for sure do some manually things. Amazing tool to create even a lot of A and B tests. Instant highlights, amazing feature, because you can for sure have a long video that you recorded, a podcast, a webinar, but also a YouTube video, and you could split it in really the key frames and publish like this reels or shorts and share it with everyone, not just on social media, even in a quick email for some of your clients if you want to. So just to give you an overview, what we are actually here building is really the future in video creation. And this is just the beginning. I can, proudly say this actually. So the next things that are coming are just really, really amazing. And we would like, to invite you to apply to HeyGen, to join us on this journey, because this is really amazing. And the last thing, David, I think this is also a great point, is we got a Series A fundraising. So a 60 million lead by benchmark that will really like, bring us to the next stage. And for sure, we are not using 100% of this money just for marketing like other companies. We are using this actually for our technology. And this is a great point actually for you, David, to step in. and tell us a bit more, like, what is actually HeyGen looking for? Not just like job specific, like in general, how you would describe like an employee of HeyGen.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a great segue, and the Series A is definitely exciting. I think Forbes came out with an article yesterday that just put us on their billion-dollar valuation list as well. So, I mean, the growth just continues, and it is creating quite a bit of opportunity. Um, it is an early stage startup. You definitely wouldn't survive if you weren't scrappy, if you weren't a builder, if you didn't take ownership. But it's also a super collaborative environment. We look for people that really check their ego at the door. There's really not hard lines of do just this. It's all of us working together to make HeyGen be successful. It does create a good amount of work, but I think everybody here kind of thrives in that, embraces it, and sees the impact that they're having, and is excited about where HeyGen is going. But yeah, I mean, with that, I mean, there are definitely quite a few roles that you can find available here through our heygen.com website, the careers page. I think there's probably over 20 there. There are a few key roles, I guess priority zero, we could call them, but I mean, you spoke a lot about the AI technology there. We continue to look for experts, applied research engineers, individuals that know computer vision really well, but also audio, text, speech, technology. I think the skill set there is, PhD in this space with a significant amount of relatable citations to somebody that maybe is a master's degree with a few years plus experience within the field. Positions here, we are in an office, hybrid type of environment. This one has opportunity to be based in Toronto, the Bay Area, or in LA, and we're even considering overseas candidates that have potential to relocate to the US or to Canada as well.
Yeah, talents are everywhere. Like here, for sure, we know this pretty good because we are globally, and we see the same like in this diversity even for our like employees. It's a great fit. It's a great company right now, and like the main thing I really love about HeyGen is not just like the experience everyone, like when someone is new coming in, brings with them. It's also like how they are really agree to our like vision and also like the mission in first place, how they are integrate. And I think this is also a great thing about us, because we will welcome everyone and we will support everyone when he's coming or she is coming here. It's really like we are a team. I'm not saying like this, like we are a family or anything, like, but we are a team, and we know like that we could just do a better job if everyone really is taking care of their own job, and we will make something together. And this is great. And also like there are a lot of opportunities. Even if you step in with a specific title or role, this could lead to actually everything, because we for sure, like we see a talent, and we see if you show us like this passion every day and how you want to work and what you would like to achieve here, this is great. And I think HeyGen is a great really place to achieve something, build something. So yeah, maybe it's a good way to just have a look to the open positions.
No, I mean, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I think what you're saying is spot on. I mean, we're fairly title agnostic. It's a pretty flat organization, but we are looking for owners and people that organically will help grow with us. It's just everybody here today is doing the work, and it's super exciting to see where it's going. I mean, I mentioned the research engineer roles. I mean, there's obviously a lot of core things we're doing on engineering, but we also got to where we're at, honestly, with really no paid marketing effort. And we're just now starting to build out that marketing engine. We brought in Dave King, who's an amazing chief business officer for us. And we've made a couple of strategic marketing hires underneath him, but continue to build out that org. And a growth marketing role is a priority for us now. It's really somebody that has that organic marketing growth experience, high volume PLG motion that will align for that opportunity. And that one probably is most likely going to be in the Bay Area or in LA. Another area to highlight is really in our core engineering, really in our labs and core product. We're always looking for good, solid, full stack engineers that can be either back end or front end leaning, but maybe a priority there is our front end role. It's more senior, somebody that can be a project lead, partner closely with our labs and designers, somebody that can own projects, guide them, but also still hands-on, can deliver code and again, organically grow within that scope of role as well.
Yeah. Ownership 100%, but still like for sure like a team player. This is a really big thing here at HeyGen. So and there are also rumors that HeyGen will move to a new office in San Francisco, just to let everyone know. So if we see the current like openings at HeyGen in first place, so I think if everyone, like, maybe we can just share this link real quick to everyone, that for sure everyone can. We will not like discuss how to apply here, because basically it's like a very simple, it's just like clicking and just like apply. So it's like the normal way. But so we have different type of categories here. Is there anything you want to highlight here real quick, or just talk about like 1 or 2 sentences?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of touched a little bit about the research AI space, the research engineers we're hiring there, touched on marketing with the growth role, and then really our core engineering. I think those 3 buckets are really front and center. We are looking for a couple of senior product managers as well, both within core product and within enterprise motion. And yeah, you called out the Bay Area, San Francisco. We also are in Palo Alto, right there on the Caltrain line, which HeyGen, one of its many benefits is helping employees get into the office with a stipend there to cover your commuter benefits to work. It's the roles. I mean, you can find here through the careers page. You can also find me on LinkedIn and reach out directly. I think it is probably worth a call out. I do get a lot of reach outs from agencies. As much as I support them, I came from that environment as well. We do have a good, strong recruiting engine internally, and we're not currently looking for external agency support. So I apologize if I'm not getting back to all of you. But we really are on a mission now of working through our own networks and finding good candidates that are applying directly and building that talent pool here at HeyGen.
Great. So let me ask you a question. Like, besides like the job description itself and like the qualifications, but what is, like, I would say from your point of view, like, what are you, not just like, let's say HeyGen itself, but also you as a employee for HeyGen in your position, who for sure, like, you will be always the first touching point, who get like the application, or someone is for sure getting directly to you on LinkedIn. We can also share the profile from you here in the chat. But what are you actually also looking at, what is not written down here?
Well, what's not written down is something that it definitely goes into a conversation with a candidate. And I love just understanding their motivations, both in their personal life, but in their career, kind of what they see as that ideal role for them. I think HeyGen typically is looking for strong generalists that are willing to take on kind of whatever's thrown at them. I mean, head of talent, leading recruiting, I was running payroll for the first few weeks that I was here, right? Kind of like, where can you collaborate? Done. So, just the type of role somebody's looking for. Do they want to build, and do they really want to help grow? And are they passionate about the space? It means a lot to me in showing that we can probably find the right opportunity for them internally.
This is great. If someone would apply but has like really nothing to do with AI from like the working experience, but is very passionate about AI in first place, and especially I would say like video creation at all, like, is this still someone who should apply here?
Yeah, no, there's quite a bit of roles here that don't require AI experience. I mean, I think the research engineers and some of the roles within engineering for sure, but even a lot of our core product engineering roles don't require that AI ML type of background.
Yes.
So there's quite a bit of opportunity. Yes.
This is amazing. I really like I can't wait to get like really more, yeah, just people from everywhere like to join us, to support us on our mission. I think it's a great opportunity here just to talk about like the opening positions. But I would say also it's a great way to join a company that is just getting started. And for sure, like you don't even know what will happen in the next 5 years or 10 years. But if you really want to like get your chance and really jump on a company who is really set down in this AI space and is really like getting started now, apply, get in contact with David, and then we will take it from there. And then he for sure like do the steps he's doing itself. Like, David, is there a question I should ask you? Is there a question that you would say like this would be also very interesting to everyone who is joining this webinar today, but also like for, because it's a recorded, so every of our webinars you can like still watch after this session on YouTube. Is there a specific question do you want to answer?
I better get this one right. No. I think it's really understanding somebody's motivations, why they want to be here. Do they really care and are they passionate about our space? There's a lot of AI technologies out there and there's a lot of money being thrown at it. We're super excited and bullish about where HeyGen's going, and we want people that are passionate about that space. You know, we're probably, as much as up and to the right it is right now, there'll probably be some bumps in the road. And is it going to be people that jump to the next shiny nickel when that happens? Or are there people that really believe in where HeyGen's going and want us to be successful and see the opportunity to help us grow? And I think if they have that type of mentality, thrive in an in-office culture and collaborate with people. And again, I can't stress the no ego thing. I think everybody here just works so well together that I think that's the makings of people that can be truly successful here.
Great. Yeah. So
I didn't say the question. I just kind of dove in on an answer.
This is perfect. This is right, exactly. Yeah. So I would say the way you can find this openings itself, for sure, we will share this link, but also like you can actually just go to heygen.com. You can go to like the company session and then like go to careers and see and keep updates. So also one thing I should make sure is that you follow us on LinkedIn, but also on X. We will always announce like new job openings. And again, like you can start with one title here, but if you would maybe even do something else in 6 months because you see like, hey, this is also something I'm very interested in, and with my passion, I can also do this. There are a lot of opportunities here at HeyGen and also a lot of new products incoming because the AI space is developing so fast and we have so many things that we should for sure want to make sure we are always in touch with our like clients also in first place to ask them like, hey, is there anything HeyGen could improve? And it's not just like the technology itself, but it's also like, I would say features or like, yeah, UI, like different kind of things we should add. And also, just because I saw this, and this is more like in my space, like the marketing and sales itself, we are always searching for great people who are joining this team as well. And one thing, because I just saw the message here, David, and I just want to actually take my chance here. Yes, we also really want to get in touch with a lot of, I would say, agencies, content creation, but also like videographs, because for this avatar in first place, we need actually videographs who actually understand who to shoot like an avatar, like a person in first place, that we get the best result at the end. So if everyone out there is looking for like a kind of a partnership for this area, for sure, always reach out to us, and we will jump on a call to discuss how this opportunity could look like. Just because I thought this here real quick. And yeah, so I would say for this webinar today, that's it. If you don't have anything else you want to mention.
No, I mean, thank you for having me on. I mean, the main thing, I mean, our locations between San Francisco and Palo Alto and Los Angeles and Toronto, we're super happy with the inclusive diversity that we've been building here. I know you said we're not a family, but we do have a lot of family focused people here, which is fun to see the kids and the new parents coming. And it is creating a culture that I think people are super excited to be a part of, as well as help build. And I'm happy to talk to people that skill set aligns to the posted jobs, and see if we can't find the right opportunity for them.
Yeah, great. Like, I just saw a question here, David. Like, which kind of these roles would be available remote, or is it everything like when we write down like here Los Angeles and Toronto, for example, or even like I would say, because the question was specific here about sales, like San Francisco, is there something they should still apply, or is it a hard no? Could you just, yeah.
Yeah, I would lean no. Actually, it's we're in office hybrid, like office environment. So really looking for people within our locations.
Perfect. Okay, so already answered this question as well. And then I would say the rest is pretty clear here right now, but I can see that you will get some actually applications here, especially on LinkedIn, I can see. But yeah, I'm looking forward. So maybe we will have this success story that someone is reaching out to you because of this webinar, or even like this recording video. I would love to, say welcome to everyone here. David, thank you so much. I think this is enough for today, because we just wanted to point out and use any kind of channel we have to really, give everyone the chance here to give us an application, and we would love to welcome here. David, thank you so much.
So much.
I would also thank you everyone who was joining today, but also everyone who is rewatching this. And I would say for the next week, we will talk, like Joy and me, about HeyGen, how to get started, but also a better overview. We will share one more time this link here. And then the last word, actually, David, this is on you. Please go ahead and end this up here.
Appreciate the opportunity to get the word out about HeyGen. We're definitely hiring and growing and looking for key strategic people that can help drive the business for HeyGen. And I'd love the opportunity to connect with you if you're interested.
Perfect. So see you everyone next Thursday, hopefully on this next webinar here on LinkedIn, but also on YouTube. And then have a good one. It's a good morning for some of you. It's a good day, or also a good evening, or even good night. So thank you so much. And then, see you next week.
Cheers. Bye.